All right, so we're back live on the L.
Opening homes. Pipes in time. It's part of this thing we saw. Let me said it. He's a liar. He had to withdraw from the presidential campaign in 1988 because he lied about his academic career. He got found early to have plagiarized some things that caused his expulsion from an academic institution. He's a piece of urban trailer park trash who's had nothing but government jobs his entire life and has turned out a very rich man because of the bribes, the extortion, and the downright payoffs he has gotten under the table illegally. And there's some things that I saw that I read from the 3 downloaded laptops of his son. There were 3, not 1. I interviewed the technician. They are very incriminating, and there is a high probability that what they're after Trump in Florida for, relative to refusal to turn over so-called classified documents that were placed under an act that, under the theory of Marbury versus Madison, 1803, 221 years ago, were unconstitutional. And what the point was is to get them back from Trump so they could be destroyed and not incriminate Biden and Obama.
All right, so I didn't know what all that was really about. The classified documents and all that shit. And so Judge Joe is telling exactly what it is. It's incriminating against Obama and Master Biden. Turn the streets into jungles, and they need to be put in zoos. Piece of urban trailer park trash who's had nothing but government jobs is one. I interviewed the technician. They are very incriminating, and there is a high probability that what they're after Trump in Florida for, relative to refusal to turn over so-called classified documents that were placed under an act that, under the theory of Marbury versus Madison, 1803, 221 years ago, were unconstitutional. And what the point was is to get them back from Trump so they could be destroyed and not incriminate Biden and Obama from what was on those laptops. So we have a witch hunt. We have a problem that is engendered by the DAs in question. Fannie Willis, we just got through talking to, having meetings in the White House, going after somebody's very strong political opposition. We've got a situation down in Florida where somebody is trying to go against what the Supreme Court has already said in 1988 in the case of United States Department of the Navy versus Egan, EGAN, which has multiple concurring opinions, and quite a few of them say there are no limits on what a president can classify or declassify, or any limitations on how he chooses. And that was before Trump was, obviously, before he was in office. 80, so it's not Trump is playing gay or whatever the Democrats keep trying to say. He's trying to change the, no, Democrats, like they say, they accuse you of doing what they're doing, trying to change the rules. Trump, them, he just go by the rules. That's the problem. Like I said, that's their problem. Like with me, they get mad because we go by the rules and they think we cheated, and all we did was just read the exact rules, and they think it's something amazing. Like, how'd you do that? How'd you know that? Where'd you find that out at? Huh? Just read the fucking rules. You ain't even got to read the fine prints. It's just the rules. To do so, either openly by written order or by action. individual like Fanny who is jumped in here trying to do something. And we have another clown like this person right here who has no political science background, no law background, no political background, no economic background, who is coming in to pontificate about somebody's wrong and who's racist. So every damn thing I've seen about Biden, and I'm not that far under him, just a few years. What's going on is he has no qualifications to sit there and render anything other than an opinion generated by looking at the propaganda of the left, of the Democratic Party plantation, of which he is an enthusiastic member.
Democrat plantation. John Legend is a member of House nigga. That's about
Trump being a racist versus somebody that for the last 50 years I have been hearing making one racist remark after another. I have had to deal with in the practice of defense law as somebody that was passing one bill after another, making another element of criminal law against minorities based on nothing but racist premises. I've watched that for 45 years. So I see this clown sitting up there doing nothing else but that, and then culminating it by having the audacity to say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. So we have a handkerchief head houseboy sitting up there trying to call somebody who has done more in a few years for black folk than this clown has done in his entire 50 and nowhere near as much damage. Hell, I thought the people that were in that Central Park fight should have been damn near crucified, considering what they confessed to, and it wasn't like it got beat out of them. One of them got brought down by his father, and the police.
I knew them boys. They got it on Netflix. I didn't even look into it. I didn't have to. I just knew. You're like, why? Because what I'm saying, gonna say, I ain't even. I never said nothing about it because I don't pay attention. But they're all like some kind of Democrat heroes. Yeah, they raped that girl. They're the same. We're the same age. And you know how I always say I'm so glad I moved down south. So they did it when they was 14, 15. Now I think we're like literally the same age. They might have. I don't even think they're a year older. And that's what I'm talking about. New York shit. Remember I kept in my old videos years, 2, 3 years ago, I kept talking about East Coast. They grew up with a different, it's like I said, gangster rap called women bitches and da da da. But like I said, one of the main tenets of gangster rap, we ain't got raped no bitch. See what I'm saying? Real West Coast and Southern gangster rap, Southern, we ain't got raped no bitch. I ain't got raped no, and it's not a, like in a defense. It don't cross your mind. If the bitch don't want to talk to me, fine. I'll find another. Like I said, I don't call her a bitch. That's another thing. I thought that was funny. In the army, I thought dudes who got, you literally in prime of your life, 2021, and I'm in the army, literally jumping out of airplane. It's no big deal. It's not conceited because, it's like you really, I would come back and tell my homeboys, oh man, hell no, see, give me the play or nothing. Bitch. And I would tell, I said they knew I was being funny. Like I was making fun of dudes who would try to talk to a bitch and get mad. You fuck you, bitch. You ain't gonna give me the phone number? Cause this back in the day, 95, where we had pagers. I had a little pager, trying to look like. But that's what we, I would laugh at the dudes who would you know, get mad. So that's what I'm talking about. But you didn't have to rape a bitch. But you see now.
You work some things out. I'll get back at you, all right?
Yeah, I'll be out here. I'll be out here. Yeah, but so Joe Brown is telling the whole thing, right?
Police got confronted by the father and this person, and the dad said, this son of mine needs to make a confession to you. That's how it starts. It was a pretty horrible crime. So I'm looking at what this clown has been sitting out
But lying though, straight up lying. We all know it ain't even about getting sued for slander. You just like I said, you don't lie on no nigga. It's just like, remember I said yesterday, you don't lie on your dick, you don't lie on no nigga, you don't lie on no girl, you don't lie on nobody. That's like I'm saying, lying on back. They go back to high school. That shit lame. You lying about fucking some bitch, some girl. Like man, and none of us would really check it. We would believe it, that until we find out otherwise that you lied on your dick, that you fucked her. Then, but that's one thing I really never knew nobody like that. You know, you don't do no shit like that where you fucking, just lying on people. Period. That's what I'm saying. Democrats, they don't even care. But do you know why? Like I said, they're devil worshippers. And, that's what was that's the only thing where somebody could lie like that, not just because they got what do you call it some pictures of them. They got more they willingly, that whatever they go through, the ceremonies, all that shit is what's going on.
So do these clowns, including the 1/3 of the cast who are trannies, who are dancing half naked on the strip pole. They've got their right to do that as a form of expression, but that is insulting to black folk that they should be persuaded by
What is all this stuff that they think we actually care about that's gonna make us change our minds and vote for Biden? Like he said, like he just said, like we're gonna vote for Biden because John Legend, or they got the dudes on the poll, and we're gonna vote. That's insulting. That's what I've been said. I've been said it. That's what the whole thing I've been saying this whole time. Insulting that we just automatically vote for Democrats. We're just stupid. We don't do our own research. I said that's why I kept saying, how can y'all be proud Democrats on TV, in person, arguing? I'm like, that's embarrassing. And that's the thing. I really was also trying to reach them or shame them, as Democrats love that shaming, right? I'm trying to shame. I'm like, don't y'all have any shame? This is embarrassing. You're stupid. But so how are they getting the regular people to stay on code, as they say? And just like the homeless people here, and just like I showed y'all yesterday, and I showed a couple of months or weeks ago, they're giving the immigrants, illegals, like what, $2,500 free every month, and that's just part of it. They know other ways to hustle because they already hustlers, so they know how to hustle, right? So they got more than 2,500. They got more benefits, and they just came here two weeks ago, right? So it's like, for the ones homeless dudes that come up to me like, can you help? No. What you need to do, y'all homeless niggas, y'all bums, y'all need to make y'all way down to Mexico and cross back over the border and say you're coming from another country, and they'll give you the benefits. Yeah, I don't care where you was born, here in Charlotte, you were born in New York. You need to make your way to Mexico. Cross back. You need to learn this. You need to learn a little bit. You only need to learn one phrase in Spanish. Me no speaky the English. That's all. Me no speaky the English. That's all you need to learn. And they go, but what about when they use? What about when they get the interpreter? And plus, I don't look Mexican. I don't know. Say you Panamanian. There's black folks in Panamanian, real black. Say you escape, and then you can go to New York and get $2,500 a month, just like the other illegal immigrants. But don't come at me. That's what I'm saying. Don't come at me. Don't come at me or ask these two. With the dog, that dog costs more than everything. I mean, that's their right. I don't care about that. But anybody who's a Democrat and you got a dog that costs thousands of dollars, don't tell anybody else that we need to help homeless. We don't need to help nothing. There's help out there already. Like I said, them people go to college to be, what do you call it? The people that work down there at human services, health and human at the county, they go to college for that shit. They got college loans to pay off. They need all of y'all to come in and get y'all thing together. But let me see, finish the last of the Joe Biden, uh, John Legend. I mean, only stupid black people are literally going along with it. They know the truth. There's no convincing either or. They know it's on code. They just it's not just out of spite. They must have been promised. And one promise was you could commit crime and don't get in trouble, right? So that's one promise. So they stayed on code. Just like every other city, in this city too, motherfuckers getting shot left and right. But they want to ride. They gonna control up and down this. That's what I'm saying. It's just insulting. I've been saying that. Like, how can you fucking call yourself? And if y'all, they're the ones who so-called bent out of shape about racism. Now, how are you a Democrat? How are you supporting, like we said, a literal member of the KKK? Joe Biden literally is a KKK. I don't care what you say. His mentor, if your mentor is a goddamn blood, then you're a blood. I don't care what you say. If you say no, I never joined. Nope, nope, nope. Whatever. I'm not even dissing bloods. I'm just saying it's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? You're the KKK member. Your mentor was, he was talking. No, we're not playing that game. We're not playing. Oh, he was just talking about politics. No, first of all, that's even worse. Your mentor was a literal racist. KK member Robert Byrd. And old as he was, by the 80s, he actually might have, y'all love talking about hangings and lynchings. He might have actually took place in some hangings in the 1930s and 20s. Who fucking knows? You know what I'm saying? He might have actually hung people, niggas and shit. But anyway, that was the breaking news stories. Because like I said, the big deal, I didn't know that the papers that they wanted from Trump, I thought they were just trying to, just get him in trouble, trying to, how would you call it, just trying to just bullshit, right? I thought that's the only thing they can get. But no, Joe Brown just said the reason they really care about them papers not because they trying to find a way, trying to use regulations, but it's like, no, you can't. But turns out those papers are incriminating. And that's what I've been saying. Remember, I've been telling y'all, it's not that we're gonna win and Trump thinks he knows and he think he's banking and wishing and praying. I've been said he has everything he needs already. They already got it. All of it. They already got it. What they're doing, they just letting them hang themselves up. They're just making it permanent. They're getting rid of all of them permanently. That's what I've been saying. This is more proof to me. I don't care what you say. This is more proof that they got more. They already got the evidence. They just letting them hang there. And also, like I said, they got to, make sure everything's taken care of. Leave no man behind, all that good stuff, I think. You can say, oh, that's just wishful thinking. That's fine with me. Like I said, we'll just see. All we can do is just wait and see.